Alright, welcome back everybody, Sign here. And this video is actually at a special request from Bush One Time 123. And we recently had a kind of aborted attempt at doing a UHC on the Claymore server. The little game server we had just couldn't quite take it, needs more RAM. But he wanted to know how all the command blocks were set up to run the UHC mode. One of the things I did was I kicked in a 20-minute timer. And it's pretty easy. Every time this block gets powered, it'll tell each player 20 minutes have elapsed. So you're doing 20-minute episodes. It's a really good way to keep track of everything. And then how this works is using a redstone comparator and a daylight sensor. Well, the torch is here to provide power for the comparator, but it won't output power until it reaches, I believe, what is it? It's like time set 4000 puts it right before. So there we go. And you can see here it's still not doing power, but it should, in a little bit, give us the message that 20 minutes have elapsed. And it'll do that every day. It won't give you an episode count. That would be, there it goes. A little more intense. Block intensive. And this is here just so I can measure the output of the comparator. Or the, not comparator, the sensor here. And what the comparator does is it compares the output of this daylight sensor to the torch. And whenever this outputs 15 minus 2, so it'll be 13, this will output 15 at all times minus 3, so it's 12. When this is actually outputting at full strength, it will finally push through a redstone signal. So basically it'll tell you every day at noon that 20 minutes have elapsed. And now for the UHC mode, we have this command here, /game rule, natural regeneration, false. And right click it. And you can see there, @game rule has been updated. So this will keep you from healing naturally. You have to use golden apples, healing potions, that fun stuff. Here's our spread teams command. Spread players, and then this is the X and Z chords. There we go. Sorry, the X and Z chords that you want to spread around. I believe, let's see. Oh. Alright, here we go. Brought it up. This is the spread distance of 400, which is the minimum distance players will be spread apart. And this is the max range, which is how far from 0, 0 they'll go. This true is here so that way if you set everybody up into teams, it will keep everybody in their team. So it'll spread the teams apart, not the individual players. And then the @all is for everybody. And so I don't really want to do it because I am like 2,000 blocks away from 0, 0. So it's going to put me pretty far out there. This is for weather. Slower computers will appreciate this. What this does is set the weather to clear for 1 million seconds, which is like 11.5 days. If your UHC takes that long, of 11.5 days of constant playing, you've got problems. Alright, scoreboard objectives. And what this does is, scoreboard command, you want to do objectives add. This is the name that'll show up on your displays, which you can see right here. And then this is the objective. And what it does is it currently shows the amount of health points you have, which you get 2 health points per heart. So 10 hearts is 20 health. When you first set it up, it may not display your health correctly. It'll display to 0 until your health has been updated. So there's that to remember. This is the scoreboard display. And there's actually 3 different displays you can use. One of which is set display list, which will pop up when you hit the tab. You can see at the top of the screen. The second one here is the sidebar. There we go. Which is, you can see on the right side of the screen there. And below name. This will actually show up when you look at other players. You can see their name below. Or see their score below their name. So which would be, if you're not using the sidebar, it would be handy to keep track of your teammates' health anyway. Other than that, not a whole lot of reason to use it. And then this here is set spawn, which I just threw this in. So if you're doing UHC mode, you get 1 life. Well, this just set the world spawn point to 13, 42, 56, 715, which, if I do this, there we go, respawn, wet, it didn't, because it's bedrock, that's right, okay. You cannot spawn on bedrock. It'll put you on the block underneath, that's right. So, boom, and like say if you do, we'll just take all this out. There we go. Try that again. There it goes. Oh, wow. Okay, I'll need to work on that a little bit. I was having the somewhat brilliant idea of having everybody spawn in a bedrock box up here. You can say your goodbyes and everything without having to worry about mobs getting you, but looks like that didn't quite work, so have to figure out something else. I don't know, I guess like a bedrock chamber or something below the earth so you're completely safe or whatever would be fine. And let's try one more time, see if it does anything. Respawn? Nope. Oh yeah, it's respawning me with the standard spread around everything, so. Well, there is that. So, yeah, you can pretty much just copy all these. This one here is just to turn it back to true afterwards. So, we're now on true. Game up rule has been updated. Now at false. This is UHC mode. Here's our spread teams again. And I'm just going to be lazy and tell you to pause the video whenever I go over each one of these, so you can copy them all out. Weather clear, 1 millionth, as high as you can go is 1 million seconds. So, kind of deal with it. Scoreboard objectives, which you can, add health, and then this is the name here that'll show up on like your sidebar, and this is the actual health or the scoreboard condition. And you do it this way, it just adds a scoreboard and everybody on at the time. So get everybody on your server, have the command block set up, and then right click that. Yep, objective with name health already exists. So there we go. Scoreboard display. List, like I said, is the tab menu. Sidebar is this wonderful one over here. And then below name, and this N has to be capitalized. We'll pop it up, which it's not going to show up because I'm in F5 mode, and my name doesn't show up then, but it'll show up under the person's name. You can do all three, or you can do just one, doesn't really matter. And then here's this setup again. Daylight sensor, 2 pieces of redstone, comparator, in subtraction mode. So that little peg's got to be up. Redstone torch, 3 dust into the side of the comparator, and then you can actually have the comparator butt up right up against the command block. I just did this so I could actually see it being powered or not. And then your command block /tell at everyone. 20 minutes has elapsed. So if you want to do it that way, or you can say 20 minutes or episode or whatever. And that should take care of everything. I did not cover teams in this one because that requires about as many command blocks as you see here. But if you're just doing, a free-for-all, this is all the more you need to set up that little UHC mode. And really, you don't even need the weather one. It's just nice for people with slower computers. You never have to worry about it raining, or you could even set this to, what is it, thunder I think it is? There we go, changing to rain and thunder. I got donkeys over there, nice. Which would make it for a more hazardous UHC. Oh, I've got weather turned off, don't I? Gotta love Optifine, right? Oh, where's it at again? Clouds off. Okay, I have no idea where it's at. Oh, here it is. Weather on. And I should start seeing rain and everything soon, right? Quick. Changing to rain and thunder. And there she goes. And it's not happening now, so oh well. But this should be everything. And if you have any more questions, leave a comment. You know, there it goes. You know, send me a message on Twitter, whatever. But this is Sign signing out.